Okay, thank you, Dr. Hong Nong. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, Mr. Li Kexing, Deputy Chief of Mission of Chinese Embassy to the United States. Good morning. I'm so delighted to be here in Washington, D.C. to welcome you all, the participants, speakers and non-speaker participants who are from both United States and China to participate in this important event. Especially, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Mr. Li Kexing, Deputy Chief of Mission of Chinese Embassy to the United States, for gracing with us his presence. This year's conference comes at the important and difficult moment in China-U.S. relations. If we look at some new events which just happened recently, on June 12th, President Trump and the North Korea leader Kim Jong-un held their summit meeting in Singapore, and now Kim Jong-un is in Beijing. It is the three meetings between President Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un. The events on the Korean Peninsula have deeper implications for China-U.S. relations. So in this sense, we should keep our eyes on this. And also, on June 12th, the American Institute in Taiwan, AIT, the U.S. de facto mission there, inaugurated its new office complex in Taipei. Cross-strait relations have become increasingly tense since Tsai Ing-wen took office. And also, on June 14th, the Trump administration imposed tariffs on some Chinese goods exported to the United States, and China has threatened to take retaliatory measures immediately. If the administration's tariffs come into effect, from my perspective, there is no doubt that there will be no winner if China and the United States are falling in trade war. The two sides are currently locked in potential trade war. And in the meantime, China-U.S. relations in the South China Sea remain in a vicious circle. The freedom navigation operations by United States warships in the territorial seas or nearby waters of China continue too. And both sides are pointing at each other on militarizing the South China Sea. Despite this difficult phase in China-U.S. relations, it is imperative that academic exchanges between the two sides should continue and broaden in a pragmatic manner. These exchanges contribute to smoother communication between the two countries and help them understand each other's perspectives better. So we must persist and promote such academic exchanges. And in this regard, I'm pleased to state, as the chairman of ICAS Advisory Board, as I just mentioned, that ICAS has become an important part of strengthening such China-U.S. academic exchanges. In the last 4 years, since it first opened its door, ICAS has gone from strength to strength and will continue to play that role in the years to come. ICAS is the first independent Chinese think tank in Washington, D.C., and is a unique position to facilitate dialogue and understanding between our two countries. It has been able to deliver a Chinese policy perspectives to the community of Washington-based think tanks, as well as insights about the drivers of American foreign policy to Chinese audience. So let me stop here. There is a lot to discuss and a lot we would share our views on China-U.S. relations over the course of this event. Now, let's welcome Mr. Li Kexin, Deputy Chief Mission of Chinese Embassy to the United States, to deliver his keynote remarks. Let's welcome.